Hi, folks. I'm Tom Kavik, and what a beautiful day it turned out to be after a cold start this morning. In fact, we had the coldest morning in February so far this month. This morning with an average low of 27 degrees. All right, a little tidbit from the Weather Watchers Network. Right now, we're 62 out at AEX with a dew point of 34, so that's still low. There's still a large spread between the temperature and the dew point, and so it will chill fairly quickly tonight. And I think models, once again, are too warm in their forecast. So I'm going below that, and I'll have that city by city here in a few minutes. Mostly clear sky, of course, as we see there. Full-time sunshine for the most part, and then going on up into the area around Trout, Gina Goodpine, and Ala, we're seeing the tower cam there showing the same thing. Maybe a few high clouds for the most part. We also see a little bit of haziness from some smoke that we've had from some controlled burns recently. Of course, the temperature there is about the same when we thank CNOB Broadcasting for the tower cam usage. And of course, you never know what you're going to see there. Satellite and radar showing a pretty clean weather pattern here. Surface high pressure in control of things. Hardly any features. You have to go well off the East Coast, and another big river system coming into the Pacific West with, once again, another round of heavy rainfall, heavy mountain snow, wind, mudslides, and the like. That energy many times is progressive and will affect us, but I think this time it will kind of conglomerate or congeal in a system that will travel north of us in the coming days. And so we'll see a little response in the atmosphere for it. We'll check that out in the 7-day year futurecast then. This is a HRRR model, HRRR, showing a little bit of cloudiness increasing by Wednesday. Could be a little morning fog Wednesday as well. And speaking of the control burns, the HRRR model also forecasts smoke. It looks like with a couple of control burns still ongoing in the region, we may have a little smoky conditions here for the next day or two off and on. So lows tonight then, 43 is typical. I think it's going to be below that. As I said, I'm undercutting the models. My forecast is for an average low of 38 degrees, 34 to 35. I think some mid 30s are certainly possible. 35 in Jonesville. I have explicitly in 36 over toward Fairday, Vidalia. A lot of upper 30s. Some readings will bottom out in the lower 40s. I think if you're 42, you'll be one of the warmer readings. Right now, I don't have an explicit freeze on the map. I think everybody holds above that for tonight. For Tuesday, high temperatures typically were 65 and we'll be above that. So we're starting to swing warmer as far as our conditions are concerned. I'm forecasting an average low of 72 for a high. Could be some readings as low as the upper 60s. Some readings could go toward the middle 70s for your Tuesday. And of course, that means that is there a case of spring fever coming? Yeah, let's look at it. 72 for Tuesday. Much warmer Wednesday morning. I'm forecasting only 50, a mixture of some upper 40s and lower 50s. Could be a little fog issue, especially south of Alexandria, Pineville. Some models have it across much of central Louisiana that morning. 75 for your high. And then still warmer on Thursday morning with high low temperature about 58 degrees. Some readings may not get below 60, and we max out at 76. I did put that 20% in just in case. With that wind, is going to be able to tap some limited moisture. Most of the energy is traveling to the north of us, but there will be a front associated with it. And as I said, in my experience, you almost never see a front come through with zero rain chances. Yeah, we have some dry fronts, but sometimes people call them dry fronts. They produce a little precipitation, but this one got 20%. It'll be a breezy time in the Wednesday, Thursday time frame, as that system is fairly decent system as far as strength is concerned. Travels north of us, and that forcing causes a response from the atmosphere. That will be a southerly, southwesterly wind for us. By Friday, behind that system, you see there's not much cooling with that, and cooling would be brief when we bottom out Saturday morning in the low to mid 40s. And then once again, we start another warming trend as a ridge of high pressure comes in from the west, and that warm spell will give us another case of spring fever there for the Saturday, Sunday, Monday time frame. In fact, I project it will be even warmer during that warm spell than what we see in the one this week. And we're keeping it dry, folks. Rain chances, kind of hard to muster in these type of patterns. Just can't get the moisture aligned right. And of course, we've had a wet year so far. we're off to a wet start. So I suppose we deserve a little bit of a dry spell. All right, I'm finished, and we'll check you out tomorrow. Nick Nichols will be here with you for the morning hours, and I'll take over in the PM and probably stream in about the 5:30 time frame for tomorrow. Good to be with you. Thanks.